Hey there, this is Jimothy from MasterStack. We have another preview today of ShortPixel, an AppSumo favorite and all-around favorite whose job is to optimize the images on your website. As usual, we will check on what they offer, the features, their website, their roadmap, and since in this case, this is a deal that we have already had in the past that's been around for a while, we will check what the sentiment is. And then we will decide whether we want to try it ourselves. Obviously, I do already use a similar solution on MasterStack. So if we decide to go for it, we can even compare the two and see which one we like the most. Now, this is, I think, the fourth time ShortPixel's been on AppSumo. I'm not sure. And as you can see, there are a ton of reviews and they're all very positive. What I do know for a fact is that several people I know have been waiting for this deal to come back, and many people use ShortPixel's plugin, even the free ones. So it's very popular and liked among all WordPress users. You can use ShortPixel regardless of what you have, whether it's WordPress or something else. They have developer information that you can, so that all your images can be adapted. But today we will mainly look at the WordPress offering, which is what I also use as well. So before we check what ShortPixel does, we should understand the kind of work that it does, that this kind of plugins and CDNs do. Their role is to take images from your website and make their size as tiny as possible without compromising the image. And some of those services also allow to use CDNs, which means content delivery networks, to save those images on different places around the world so that they can serve those images as fast as possible, regardless of where your website visitor is. Added features usually are that they can adapt and resize the images on the fly. So if you have a very big image like this one, but your viewer is on mobile, then they will get a smaller version of it that will be also faster to open. So that's how you get very, very quick websites. And this is a must for any kind of website anywhere. So these kind of tools are very important on your website, and it's very important to choose the best ones, not just in terms of speed, but also how it works and how it's compatible with your website and the tools you use. And ShortPixel is always considered among the best. And when you check anywhere for WordPress web image optimization, you always have ShortPixel suggested, either the free version or the paid version. So we know it's a very solid product, and that's already how we begin this preview. Now, let's see what we get, what kind of features it offers. So we know for WordPress, they have lossy, glossy, and lossless. As you can see, this image on the right is much lighter, but you do not really see the difference here. So we know the image on the right loads faster, but it's not worse in quality. And that's essentially what ShortPixel does. Now, it also helps. Now, it does that in one of two ways. You can either install the ShortPixel Image Optimizer plugin, which will adapt all the images in your media library on WordPress, and that's it. Or you can use the other plugin they offer. You should usually use one or the other, which is the ShortPixel Adaptive Images plugin, which does the optimization work on the fly on their CDN, so not on your server, and also uses that CDN to give the images when a visitor visits your website. So they will change dynamically the address of those images so that your website visitor has a faster website. And they will also do the smart cropping automatically. They will serve web images on their own if your browser supports it, making the image even smaller. It supports lazy load, and your images will stay on the CDN. You can also manage subaccounts. So if you have an agency, you can give credits to each of your subaccounts. And that's pretty much what you get. The main features are there because this is not a starting product. This is not a new product. This is one of the best in the class that you can get for this kind of for image optimization. So the main features are already there, and that you can only there is only improvement on them over time. But you already do have a great product on your hand. This is their website, and as you can see, they have the WordPress plugin, which is free, and you can see that it's been installed on many websites. So they already have a freemium plugin that you can use, and then the paid version is obviously much better. So let's check their own pricing so we understand what it is that we're going. The pricing can be for two things. So you have 100 images transformations per month free, and that's free forever, no matter what. Then you're gonna pay for transformations, which means two different things depending on what kind of plugin you use. If you use the plugin that transforms the images on your website on your own server, it does that only once, so you don't really need to do it every single month. Whereas if you use their own CDN, it has a cache, so these images have to be saved. So these images will have to be compressed every month or so. So this limit becomes the amount of images that you can handle. Now, obviously, if you don't use ShortPixel CDN, you should really have a CDN of your own if you want to increase the speed of your website. And what you can do is you can use them. So it's really suggested that you have at least a CDN. And if it's not ShortPixels, then you should use another, and you can use the one-time plans to get a ton of image credits so you can transform your images on your web server, on your own server. So let's see what we get in the AppSumo deal to understand what kind of deal we're talking about. We know you can use either one of the plugins, once-off optimizations or CDN but monthly optimization. It also has a Shopify app that I cannot talk about because I'm not really a Shopify expert, so I'm not really sure. We know it gets the large plan. So this is the plan that you get. You get the equivalent of features of this. And we can stack up to 5 codes, and that's it. So we get 15,000 image optimization credits per month. So that's about the same as large, a little bit more for one stack. And that's $49 one off instead of $10 every month. So within a couple of months, we have already paid for it. And then you get 125 gigabytes of CDN traffic per month. Now, to understand, you may wonder how much traffic per month you use, but I can tell you that this kind of traffic requires a lot of visits. So we can scale that up to 5 stacks, giving us 100,000 images optimizations credits per month and 800 gigabytes of CDN traffic per month. These limits are very generous, and the pricing itself is also quite good. So I really don't want to make it too long because the developer is well known. The plugin is very famous, and it's always suggested as one of the optimization tool for any WordPress website. So it's widely regarded as one of the best, and this is definitely something that we want to try. If you do not currently have an image CDN, this is probably a great one to use. So we will have a review shortly and see whether it's as good as it seems. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing, and see you on the next one. Bye-bye.